Let's see how everybody's level should be good. Yo. You said we're already recording?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, we already at it.
All right. Welcome to the OTOB podcast. And we have the man from Planet Dread here today.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Kenny Kalypso himself. My brother, is a blessing to have you in the building today.
Thank you for having me.
I also want to give a shout out to my co-host, JPD
What's up, everybody?
Hacksaw.
Yep.
You already know what the deal is. So, Kenny, you know what I'm saying, fam? It's we great that we finally got you in the studio. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long time coming. This is something that we've been talking about. Just tell us how you doing today.
I'm doing real good, man. I'm blasted right now. Just a little bit. I'm on a scale from 1 to 10. I'm about a 5, maybe a 6. I'm steady going up.
We're going up a little bit.
Good.
I feel good, baby.
Yeah.
Man, so I guess just to kick off the interview, man, I mean, let us know exactly, like, where did you get your start in wrestling? Where did that all start for you?
Reality of wrestling. Booker T's camp.
Nice.
I was watching his show on, I think it was, what is it, CW?
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm watching it on CW. At the time, I want to say this is 2016, 2017.
Sounds about right. That's actually about the same time I actually started tuning into OTOB myself.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Gino was on top, killing everyone. You had Kylie Ray, JJ Blake,
Man.
Brian Keith. You know what I'm saying? Like, just dope people just on the TV screen all the time. So one day I was like, you know what? I'm going attend the show. Got a front row seat. That was my first wrestler show I ever paid for.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay. That's crazy. That's what's up.
And
Literally put your money where your mouth is. You like, nah, I need to see for myself
Yeah.
I was on camera too. You see my hand all out.
Yeah.
What? That's tight,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah. So after the show, I go and talk to some people, and they say, come through. Like next time you get a chance, next time you bring this much money. And that's how I got my start. I came through that. The next time I had that money, put my down payment in. Kylie Ray showed me to wherever I needed to go.
Yeah.
JJ Blake was right on the other side.
Oh,
Like, give me your money. And, like,
The rest is history.
the rest is history.
Yeah.
Man, that's definitely what's up. That's great to hear.
That's awesome, bro.
I'm about to say, Hacksaw, I'm going to give you the floor if you want to.
Just to credit you, recently just won the PWF Ascension Championship.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Yes, sir.
That's definitely looking bright in your future now.
Yeah, man. I pretty much hold the X Division Championship of PWF.
Okay.
It got option C. I just found out you can defend it. I didn't know. I thought it was only defended once a year.
Yeah.
But nah, it's just the way that it's been getting used as of late.
Got it.
Nobody's really been defending it. I am the first black PWF Ascension champion.
Oh,
So,
Man, let's give a hand clap for that.
Man.
thank you.
That's definitely what's up. And talk to us definitely about not only PWF Ascension, in which was an amazing show. Was an amazing show, by the way. But also talk to us about your time in PWF and how that's been for you, actually.
It's been a real learning and growing experience, to say the least, because I learned a lot about myself and about the business in PWF. Shout out to Jerry Heacock for
Definitely give a shout out to Big Jerry, man.
shout him out, because he gave me a chance over there in a time where I was really directionless. And shout out to Michael Pinkert. I was training with him in Row.
Okay.
The man grew some arms, and now he looks amazing. And he's over there, like, really putting his money where his mouth is for PWF.
Yeah.
And, like, without Jerry and Michael, kind of guiding the ship,
Yeah.
we wouldn't have a lot of shit that we have. PWF
Yeah.
for real. So I really got to give them a shout out. Shout out to the boys in the back. I can go on forever, bro. They're the main reason why I personally love to come over there, because a lot of business BS just be going on behind the scenes and everything. But the boys in the back, and shout out to y'all. Much love to the PWF family.
Definitely.
Man, definitely. I definitely want to give some love to definitely the PWF, and we actually want to send our love definitely to Jerry as well, and to Mike as well. I mean, like you said, I mean, as much as they've done for PWF, I mean, I could honestly say, I mean, if it wasn't for them and the way that they mainstay and they keep things together, I mean, there are a lot of promotions and things that wouldn't be able to flow and be able to do the things that they need to do in Houston. So.
And they allow us to put on some shows ourselves.
Yeah, I'm about to say, in OTOB presents. I mean, definitely. We also throw our shows. You know what I mean. Live from Premier Arena. We'll be there June 18th. By the way, OTOB presents all of us.
Oh yeah.
Definitely excited for that show.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I mean, you've also been able to work with, I mean, other promotions in the Houston and Texas area as well too. I mean, if you want to go into that, like, what are some of the other promotions that you've had the chance to work with?
All right. So 3 home promotions. First of all, PWF.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Second, live action wrestling.
Fucking love live action. Shout out to Edson.
Shout out to Edson, Jason Sullivan, LMC, even though they kind of
A little bit.
Super is Matt Locke.
Super is let's not even get started on the All-Star.
Man.
Oh, Lord.
Jay Davis. Man, I can go on forever. Like,
Oh yeah.
shout out to them boys. And then when I go out of town, it's mainly for AWR,
Yeah.
Austin Wrestling Revolution.
Mm.
Shout out to Super Mix Hernandez. That's
Oh yeah.
man.
Definitely want to give a shout out to AWR and Supermax. Definitely.
Man, it's a dream come true every time I go out there because of that man,
Yeah.
Hernandez. Like, I still go watch him on TV.
Right.
And then I can text him on the phone too.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That pays for itself.
Exactly. Man.
JP Dizzle also, I mean, I'm going to give you the floor too. I mean, whatever you.
Gotcha, man. So Kenny, bro, I was gonna ask you, when was the moment you were like, wrestling, I got to do this, bro?
Okay. I love telling this story.
Yes.
Okay. So, I don't know. I'm bad with dates
Mm-hmm.
and time frames,
Mm-hmm.
but the show was WrestleMania 20.
Okay.
I didn't watch it live when it happened, but they had usually like 6 months down the line or a few months down the line, they put a free network television special with all these cool camera angles and the movie dramatic music and everything.
Yeah.
Bro, I was like between 6 and 8 when I saw that. That was everything. I was like, that's what I want to do.
You
Yeah.
ain't lied about that.
That's what I want to do. And the wrestler that just made me want to do this is Eddie Guerrero.
Mm.
Man.
I know everybody got the same story, just like the super kick in the wrestling match. Everybody like saw Eddie Guerrero, but come on, man. Them cars was stupid, bro.
Man.
Definitely rest in peace to the late and great Latino heat.
Man.
For real.
Absolutely.
Rest in peace completely.
His tights went hard. Them
Oh, yeah.
boots, man. You see how many people try to copy them boots?
I was just about to say, not only was it the mystique of Eddie, I would also have to say it was a personification. It's the way he dressed, his style. Eddie was it's very strange because I mean Eddie was Eddie.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any other way to say it. I mean, many have tried to copy since they've tried, but you
can't replicate what Eddie did, what he grasped. There's
he-
no recreating that.
No.
I don't think there was anyone who personified black and brown, I think, better than Eddie. I think to a T, just the way that culturally he brought.
Exactly.
Definitely, especially to. I mean, obviously we love Ray and lucha culture and him bringing that to the mainstay, but I think definitely for Hispanics and for those who weren't necessarily represented that way on TV, I mean, Eddie meant a lot to a lot of. He felt like us
Yeah.
Mhm.
in
100.
every way, so I can understand that definitely.
100.
Also, what I think is great right now is, as we all know, over the past 4 to 5 years, we've seen a very great resurgence in wrestling and, for his indies and even as far as
Oh, yeah.
just promotions everywhere. So, I mean,
Yeah.
if today you got a call from just any promotion just to go and work like a dark match or just to go and work like, you know what I'm saying, an untelevised match, what company wouldn't mind calling that phone? Like in WWE or AEW or like an Impact? Like where would you like pretty much out of those three promotions or out of the bigger ones, like what is the one that you definitely feel like it cater more to what you could do to your style or wrestlers that you could wrestle with?
Oh, okay. Well, at first I was gonna say anybody can call and I can go, but
Yeah.
cater to my style. I'm very adaptable, so I think I can fit in wherever. So I ain't trying to be complicated, but
Yeah.
like I love what NWA is doing, and I think I could fit in very well with NWA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could definitely see that.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that you brought up NWA because that is just, first of all, one of the oldest territories in North American history, but somehow they just get left out in the dust just because they don't have the big contracts like the big two have.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Nah, y'all got to put respect on NWA name. Look at the lineage, man.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
quit playing.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
60 pounds
playing.
of gold
Quit
ain't
playing.
legendary.
But I would love to work for Billy Corrigan and, you know, the team that he have. But like the reason why I say NWA is because I believe All Elite Wrestling is like a super indie.
Mhm.
And WWE is so stuck in their ways. It's really hard for them to, you know, I guess bring in other styles, bring in other, I guess,
Definitely.
spices, if you would say.
I would definitely
Yeah.
say, I mean, you're not wrong with that, especially as which I've tried to explain to people, especially over the past 2 years as we've seen with by God, the mass amount of wrestlers that have been released. Vince is pretty much he's back into the business of buying and selling, as in you were buying what I'm selling.
And here you go.
Literally,
Quite frankly.
here you go.
Here
This
you go.
came from me.
Mhm.
This ain't coming from no one else. This can come from off the streets. This came from me.
Mhm.
I'm the source.
Yeah.
This didn't come from nowhere else. I made this. So I mean, you pretty much are very right in that. And I would honestly, I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. Would definitely see. I definitely would think would be great to see you definitely in NWA. As I've said too. I mean, I also like NWA because I think they're able to cater differently to a lot of styles, and they're able, and they still hold kind of that old school mystique that they've kind of had with the way that they do promos and interviews and the way that they do vignettes. I mean, honestly, that was how I was introduced to Ricky Starks. He still has one of the best vignettes in literally NWA fucking history.
Yes,
Exactly.
bro. That man is God tier in NWA. He God tier right now.
Yeah.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
He God tier
Yep.
right now, man.
That homecoming show for him on AEW was really good.
Mhm.
He definitely got a great pop.
But like I was saying, just to end it, NWA gets. I don't even want to call it the old school way of wrestling, but like they just get it, man.
Yeah.
Like there's different sections of I guess fans in the larger fan base that
Mhm.
you like flippy shit.
Yeah.
Can I cuss? I'm sorry.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
You can.
They like flippy shit.
Yeah.
They call me a high flyer, and I'd be like, really? I'm a high flyer? I can do it, but I like to pick and choose where I put it.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
way that's the way that it's always been, and that's the way that still gets everybody, not just, it even gets the flippy shit people.
Yeah.
You know, if you can tell a story and pick and choose where you fly, when you fly, and if it makes sense, you got them. You got
I
them.
love that, bro. That makes perfect sense, dude.
Or did I leave my phone outside? Or
I think that was me.
okay.
I just put mine.
Where the hell is my phone? Fuck it. Where's the interview? I think I left it outside.
It might be
left
on
it
the table.
outside. Probably on the table outside.
We'll find it.
But if it right, I'll let you handle this. Let me go get my damn phone. Yep, things do happen.
Things happen, you know. No, but it's definitely great just having you on, just learning your history and everything that got you started. Like, so what's like a good something that, like, if you had to watch wrestling on TV, like, what's the promotion that you would like?
AEW.
AEW's like,
Mm.
yeah,
Off rip, man.
Yeah.
Off the rip.
Off rip, bro.
Yeah.
I feel that, man.
I would always say, yeah. Just, I don't know, like their storytelling right now, like everything, like they're catering to everything. Like there's high flying, there's strong style, there's everything, tag team, like trios, like they're definitely putting it out there and giving everybody like a nice run. And I like the new competition because WWE is like slowly the story like now with Roman and like everything else, it's starting to work. But
yeah, they just need more.
it was working on one show at one point where Raw is just, it is 3 hours long. So there's there's an hour or more promos, and it's just like, oh, we can kind of put that in with some actually wrestling or but
yeah,
it's just how it rolls with him right now.
Yeah.
Julian, you have anything?
All right. Dang, I had it for you. What was I gonna say, man? All right, so
welcome to Planet Dread.
So tell me this, like when you were coming up with your style for wrestling, was you Daddy,
God, I love being stoned.
you know what I mean?
We
Oh,
found it.
man.
We found it, guys. We found it.
Hey, by the way, we usually have our edit guy is a wonderful guy by the name of Jake. Jake, do not edit that out. Keep that right. Keep that right in there.
Keep all of it.
All 3 minutes of highness that just happened. That was for y'all.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
So your phone was not outside.
No.
No, it was under an optical.
So to walk out there and be like, hey, did any of y'all see it? And everybody on their phone and everybody just as stoned as I am. I went, you know what? Nothing, guys. Enjoy your afternoon. So yeah.
Hilarious.
All right, guys. So what were we? Sorry about that.
Oh yeah, so Kenny, I was gonna ask you, man. So, okay, how did you come up with your style of wrestling, and how you wanted to go about like me as a wrestler? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Coming up with the style is trial and error.
Right.
100% trial and error.
Right.
You gotta go out there in front of these people and you gotta make mistakes. You gotta put on what you think is your best match and then go to the back and hear your friends and your mentors tell me, no, that's not what it is.
Maybe
you
do
need
this instead of do that, or
yeah.
yeah.
So what I am now is a far cry what I tried to be when I debuted in 2019.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I'm light years away from who I used to be, but what was the other part of the question? What?
Well, you answered that perfectly, by the way. You answered that.
Thank you.
But so basically, I was just asking, how do you get your style, and what's basically the process of like finding a style that you're passionate about when you can also physically pull off, as well as something you feel like is over with the crowd.
Yeah.
What kind of process is that without writing a book? Because I know that's a pack.
Nah, 100% trial and error.
Yeah.
That's it. And coming up with makes me, that was the part that I missed. Coming up with makes me, like a lot of people try to be somebody else in professional wrestling.
Exactly.
So bad. WWE.
That is not a goddamn lie.
Exactly.
WWE are like the kings of this because they see some promise in somebody and say, this is the next Shawn Michaels. This is the next Eddie Guerrero. This is the next Rey Mysterio. You're killing them right then and there. And only the smart people, the people that really like see past what's going on right now.
Yeah, they know that they're making you play this stupid ass character. Like when you could probably do something your own that's light years better, and just to get people over and not have to be compared to so and so.
Yeah, like Becky Lynch. Thank Almighty God that she overcame this because they were really trying to make her the next Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Look, man, it was different era, different time. We consume wrestling in different ways. Don't try to make this woman in the same light as that man.
The Attitude Era is definitely dead and gone, and it is okay, and we need to let it lay there.
They are memories, and we will remember them.
It is all right. Our Attitude Era, you we remember and you we trust, 1998 to 2003. Goodbye.
But nobody's sitting over here thinking about Becky Lynch's run, even to just this past WrestleMania. Nobody's over here thinking like she's Stone Cold. She's this generation Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's Becky
She's just
fucking
Becky,
Lynch.
yeah.
She's Becky fucking Lynch, and
Yeah.
she's fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, you definitely ain't lied about that one. What I also speaking of, I mean, because you're definitely versatile. You do go through different styles. I mean, and as you say, I mean, you have no problem with adapting to your opponent or whatever promoter or booker or someone may need from out of you. But what is definitely your favorite style of wrestling? I mean, you did bring up earlier how you said, I mean, you didn't mind NWA. So are you more of a fan of like that 80s Memphis style of wrestling? Like kind of like that. I mean, so I mean, yeah. I mean, what's a style that you were definitely a fan of that you do love watching?
Okay, so right now what's coming to mind is strong style. I love strong style.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man. But to me it's nothing better than a good hybrid wrestling match. You know, like there's different flavors for different people, different strokes for different folks, but I like when you mix it all together.
Pretty much. I was trying to explain that to someone the other day. I was like, pretty much, as much as some people don't like it, I like the hybrid style of wrestling. In which, I hate to try not to bring them up, in which they do come up. That's why I'm a huge fan of the Young Bucks.
Mhm.
They find a way to use that hybrid style of wrestling. And as much as some people hate them, I always love when they could put that on 100% on display when they wrestle teams like FTR and pretty much, and especially the bouts that they even had with Hangman and Kenny. It's
Mhm.
you can't really take that away from those guys. That hybrid style of wrestling, I feel like is something that I think should be more adaptable, I think, for a lot of people. You don't want to be stuck so much into a niche and so cliche to where maybe some bookers and promoters are only looking at you for that. Like you said, I think that hybrid style is amazing because it just opens you up to everything.
Because I would describe hybrid or some form of hybrid wrestling as the way I wrestle, because I put a little lucha in there. I love doing a little lucha. That stuff is cool.
Dude,
Yeah.
hell
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm just not gonna Ray Phoenix. You know what I mean? That man, ooh, yeah, he's amazing.
He could work for Barnum and Bailey's tomorrow if he wanted to.
Yep. Just waiting for that return. He left from that crazy ass injury.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I would classify myself as hybrid because I do a little lucha. I be hitting dudes. Like, have you heard my chops?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all heard my chops?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I don't be playing with these dudes.
At
I don't
all.
care.
No.
I don't care how big you are. I wrestled Chris Carter a few times. We mainly wrestle like big gimmick matches now.
Yeah.
Because we draw.
Yeah.
not trying to be cocky or anything, but like
Yeah.
when you want some excitement,
Yeah.
they usually book me and Chris.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, I like that, and I also like now you're in the chain. You're with the new guard,
Yeah,
and but you and JT's battles before, like the chemistry that y'all had
yeah,
was just phenomenal. And like and it's like it was only a few times, and it's like
Yeah.
already that chemistry that was already there.
I told that man he was smooth as butter.
Yeah.
He really is. He's smooth. He just like all of us. He needs he needs a little bit of work in certain areas.
Yeah.
That man can go.
Oh yeah.
That man set Dallas on fire with Chris Carter.
Of course.
And he set Dallas on fire like just a few months ago. JT got it.
Yeah.
He already impressing promoters that
Yeah.
like I'm probably not even on their radar. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Definitely, definitely a huge fan of JT as well. Shout out to the new guard. Definitely. And how has it been? How has it been being in the stable? Like, how has that been for you guys?
Well, see, me, I'm all about the positivity, being pretty much keeping the negativity out of wrestling. But, when it comes to the new guard, I have too much fun with my friends. I've been getting in trouble all my life for playing with my friends too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the fans, they love me, hate the new guard.
Yeah. So it's like a love-hate type of thing. It's like,
Yeah.
we want to love Kenny, but he's like, it's also the new guard. So it's like, no.
Yeah. So I'm kind of in a dilemma. right.
Yeah.
Right.
I just want to do hood rat stuff with my friends.
I love playing with Johnny and JT, man. They are really fun.
I'm trying to tell you.
Y'all don't realize that, man. Come on.
Man, so what are some of the upcoming shows and some of the dates that you actually do have coming up?
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I get reminded of bookings once the promoters start coming on.
Like, hey, so you're ready for tomorrow, right? Like,
Right?
yeah.
You see what you posted, they probably tag me in it. Oh, but like I know a few dates. I'm back at Carbach with live action wrestling.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm very excited for that. I don't know what I'm doing, but
I think the date on that is it April 24th?
4th?
Yes.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. 1 p.m. start time, free event.
Is it?
I thought it was like a 1 p.m.
I'm actually pretty sure. I think he's actually right. I think bell time is actually 1 p.m. and it is free actually.
Yeah, I think
That's
it's the
dope.
free event. Yeah.
So I probably actually just probably definitely gonna stop by. I mean, I was at the last car box show.
I think I
So
might-
probably.
It's an early enough start where I might be able to get it out there for a little bit. 'Cause I'm an early morning worker at the moment.
Straight
For my 6 day a week right now.
right.
Feel that.
So I'm back at live action wrestling. I think I could be wrong, but I think that's it for me for April. Then we going on to May.
Yeah.
First week of May, PWF.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's another Ascension title defense.
Okay.
I don't know who I'm going against, but welcome to Planet Dread in advance.
Get ready.
Man.
But yeah, that's really about it. Like they gonna start popping up. I've been saying yes to a lot of people, so
Right.
they gonna start popping up.
Then you're like, okay, this date, this date,
Mhm.
this date. Yeah.
I was really on my calendar, like around this time last year, but it's a lot going on.
Yeah.
I'm in a good place. It's
Yeah.
a lot going on.
I feel that.
Yeah.
That's good, man. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm-
Thank you.
I'm about to say, I mean, shit, that's amazing to hear, definitely. And we will have him on some more OTOB shows coming up soon as well.
All right.
Yes, we will.
You dig? Shit, I mean, Hacksaw, to pass the floor back to you.
Shoot, I'm trying to. Julian, you got something? I'm trying to sit here and think for a second.
All right. I'm about to say JPD. So, I mean, you got something?
Okay. My brother, Kenny.
What's up?
Bro, you're so cool, man.
I
I'm
appreciate
happy you got to come.
Hey, for
Yeah,
real.
you ain't lied about that.
Glad to have you.
Bro.
I'm glad y'all had me. This is like if I'm not mistaken, this is my 5th podcast.
Okay.
Total.
Huh.
And I think this is like my 3rd professional podcast. This is my first time being in a studio with lights and cameras and stuff. This is crazy.
Camera action.
Oh yeah. This is for real. Yeah, we
This
do
is
it.
The
Yeah.
real deal. Holyfield. Man.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
Man.
All right, Kenny, tell me this, bro.
What's up?
Wrestling,
Mm-hmm.
in wrestling so far, in your journey so far, what has been the biggest trial you've had to overcome? What has been the, can I do this moment? And how did you what happened, bro? What happened from there? Because you're still here now. You look great.
Thank you. The biggest hurdle.
All right, just a day you remember, like, man, that was challenging, like getting through this particular deal.
Mainly, okay, so this one is ongoing. So it's mainly just getting to the show.
Mm-hmm.
That's the biggest thing I have to go through because like I'm an overthinker.
Yeah.
I'm an overthinker. I just play stuff in my head over and over and over. And then, sometimes anxiety starts to build out of that.
I feel that.
And, I think about like, ooh, am I good enough to work this person?
Yeah.
Am I how can I say it? Do I deserve to work this person? Do I deserve to be on this stage? Am I in the right place?
Yeah.
That type of thing, it's hard. It's hard, but then like just getting on the road, drowning those negative thoughts out with some good music, and then
Yeah,
get into the
definitely.
show.
Yeah, got to keep that optimism.
Exactly.
Get into the show, and then it like restarts again, because like after I get to the show, I shake everybody's hand. I'm happy and everything. Then the real work start.
Right.
You know,
Then
putting on the
showtime's
gear.
getting ready to start.
Yeah.
It's like trying to get in the zone.
Yeah. Going through the curtain is one of the craziest things I've ever did in my life. Straight up.
Yeah.
I've had to date, I want to say 105, 107 matches.
Okay.
Man,
And
nice.
going through the curtain every time is nerve wracking, bro.
Yeah.
Because like it's now or never.
Mm-hmm.
You signed up for this.
Yeah.
Your name is on the marquee. Your name is on the card. These people out there to see you. And then like one of the biggest lessons that I've ever been taught by some of the people that I really care about, they say when you walk into a locker room, don't assume that you over.
Exactly.
Don't ever assume that everybody know you. It's crazy when people say, "What's up, Kenny? Do I know you?" Like, that's great. You know me?
Right.
Nice to meet you.
Right. Yeah.
No, and then when my music hit, I'm right there at the curtain. My music hit. I want people to react.
Yeah.
I want them to cheer my name. I want them to get up on their feet. I want them to be like, "Ooh, shit finna pick up."
Yeah.
But it's been a few times where my music hit in crickets.
Yeah.
That shit nerve wracking.
Yeah.
But then you go through the curtain, and then everybody, they was just waiting to see you.
Yeah.
Then they erupt.
Yeah. So
That's
just
the biggest thing.
Getting through that curtain and like
getting to the venue and getting through the curtain.
Gotcha.
Because all the anticipation for the show and getting prepared for the show is in these pockets of time before, before it's actually go time.
Yeah.
Right.
When it's go time and my music hit, or when it's go time and I get to the show, everything that I was just worried about just goes away. It was
fades to black.
Fades to black. It was like it was never there.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I think some people also, they definitely don't understand that, especially when it comes to the professionalism of wrestling, and just when it comes to also that entertainment aspect. I mean, a lot of people don't realize. I mean, these guys take a lot of time to. When I say these guys, you guys. I mean, take a lot of time to train and make sure that you are at your highest point where you want to be able to perform and do everything that you want to do, and that you have in your bag for that night, and just to be able to have that top performance, and just to be able to want to get that reaction and that feeling from out of some people. I mean, that takes a lot. It's not as easy as some people think it is. I try to tell people, I mean, a 7-minute match sometimes may take a month of mental to build.
Yep.
Man,
like it's like, that's why I as everyone, respectfully, when you were watching a wrestler work that magic, just understand that those 10 minutes have maybe been cultivated and molded and over maybe the course of 30 days to give you the absolute best that you would want as a performer. So we do appreciate you for that. Hand clap to Kenny for always coming with it. You know what I'm saying? Always coming with it, fam.
Yes, sir.
So also, I mean, from someone who, once again, as you said, have wrestled 107 matches, I mean, you've been able to go through, I mean, different promotions as far as Texas and the Indies goes and things of that nature. I mean, what is your favorite match that you've had so far?
Both of my Ascension Championship matches are my favorite. I don't know which one to put above, because, like, I got almost universal praise for both of them. My 2020 Ascension match, I've been told multiple times that the match was not what it could have been, but every part that I was in, I shined.
Yeah.
I shined hard. Like, undeniable highlight of the match was me.
And that like also like builds that confidence though. It's like
sort of, because then it's like those people who be like it's like those people be like, you could be the best player on a bad team. It's like, do I really want that?
Right there.
but I'm glad I was able to show glimmers of light where, other people was like, if it wasn't for Kenny, this would have been a dud.
Yeah.
And I, like, that's cool and all, but this year I had to bring it.
Yep. and you got your hands on that gold.
Got my hands on the mother gold.
Yeah.
Made history. Like, coming up watching WWE all the time, they always be like, this man's a legend. Look at what he did. They put a lot of emphasis on accolades and everything. Now that I'm older, you know, you don't need a ton of accolades to be considered a legend. But you couldn't have told me I was gonna make history.
Yeah.
Like, it's everything in wrestling has already been done, like probably like 1,000,000 times over. But I'm the first black man to touch this belt.
Yeah.
What in the entire
right?
It's 5.
Man, I can only imagine just like the feeling that has now. Like,
it's big.
Yeah. And it's like just like that entire card that night was just phenomenal. Then the main event with like Maniac and AWOL just topped off the night of what like it already like.
Let it be known that definitely it was just an amazing show all around, man. Shouts out to y'all for that one. That was a banger.
Oh,
Thank you. I'm glad to be a part of it. I'm glad that I was able to come into PWF when I did. You know, like I said, it's a lot of with every job you have, it's gonna be some BS.
Yeah, it's stuff behind the scenes that other people don't know about. Like,
I mean, politics are politics. No matter where you go, what you do, they're gonna be there.
Straight up. And besides all that, besides the fake people and everything, us at PWF, we got something special.
Yeah.
Ever since I've been there, everything has been going up, and I don't take all the credit, but look at what we're producing. You know, I get on other people's podcasts talking about PWF on a losing streak, but I'm breaking records for the podcast.
Yeah.
You know, I before I come to the company, you know, the YouTube views,
Yeah, right.
You know, now every time they post something on PWF, it's 1,000 views.
Yeah.
True. Very. You ain't lying.
Yeah.
You ain't lying.
Right.
My match posters get some of the most shares. You know, I'm just stating facts. I'm not trying to, you know, downplay anybody else. But like, I'm the numbers show that I'm like a high commodity.
Exactly. You see those numbers, you'd like, okay.
They all on Facebook.
Yeah.
Look, me on Instagram pulling down the Ascension Championship has over, I don't want to lie to y'all, but it's thousands of views.
Yeah.
That guy got a lot of love from a lot of people that I don't even know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Fans that probably never came to the show, they just watch it on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, showing me some love.
Oh yeah.
We got something special. Like before I got there, we didn't have, you know, cool rope colors.
Yeah.
We didn't have, you know, these new tarps. We didn't have, you know, the flamethrowers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They probably had banners, but we got banners.
You ain't lying about that.
Banners for
Look,
sure.
So, like, we got something special, and I'm just very happy to be a part of it.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy to be producing numbers.
Definitely.
I can definitely feel that. I understand and feel you on that one.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you pretty much just said it. I mean, your stock is rising. I mean, the numbers are growing. I mean, things are definitely getting bigger and better. I can only honestly imagine like where you'll be in the next 2 to 3 years. But who are some wrestlers though? I mean, within the next, like, who is somebody that you would definitely have been looking to wrestle, that you would love to wrestle soon, that you would love to be in the ring with?
Oh man, look, I know I just said it earlier that me and Chris Carter wrestled a lot, but we need to wrestle on a big stage.
Yeah.
We need to show these people around Texas and around the world that me and him are some of the best.
I would definitely love to see you and Chris on a GCW show.
Oh.
Yo, we'll kill it. ASF doing good work. I think.
Oh yeah.
I think me and him can do some cool work together. That man is, I don't even know what to call his style. I don't, but it's crazy.
it works. It's perfectly for.
It works for him.
It works for him.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna just call it the ASF style.
I was about to say, because it was
Have his own style. That's just like.
And it's funny that you brought him up. I mean, not to interrupt while you're talking about it, but I actually was recently, was watching some GCW footage with a friend, and somebody was like, so what's up with this guy? And I was like, ASF? He was like, yeah. I was like, I can't even really put my finger on it either. He's like, he is fucking everywhere. I was like, well, that's his style. The man can work. He can, it's holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
1 minute this man on the ground, and he can do it well on the ground. Next minute, this man is in the air, and like I met him. Like, I'm not a big dude, but I'm bigger than him.
Yeah.
But this dude, he get in the air, he just soar like Montez Ford, bro. Like,
oh my,
where you going?
You don't see it like you're saying with Montez. Like the few times, like when he first really did his jumps, and it's like this man's jumping over top turnbuckles out, and it's like. And he's clearing them by 5 feet, and you're like,
man,
whoa.
Man.
Up.
Stupid hops.
Man.
Up.
Man, Montez Ford be wearing moon shoes, boy.
Pretty much, bro.
It's like you're looking for the trampoline, but it's not there.
Right.
It's just all him.
You remember the trampoline for Sin Cara?
Yep.
Yeah, Montez Ford got in his shoes.
Bro, literally.
That frog splash just made me just...
Oh, yeah.
I still say one of my favorite ones actually is I think it was like one of these second times that he did it when they realized he could really get height. Literally, whoever was running the back angle camera literally almost lost him in the shot. Like he got up and they literally still had to pick the camera up even like it. It is just ridiculous the amount of height that he clears on those. It is godly like.
Yeah.
It's very satisfying.
He got hydraulics in his calves, boy.
Yeah. He got them shadow rocket boots on.
You ain't never lied about that.
Oh, my goodness.
About to say, either one of you boys want to take the floor?
I think I'm all right.
All right.
All right, I think
You
you're
were-
straight.
I'm about to say, man, and fam, so, you definitely you found yourself in a position right now. I feel like with a lot of wrestlers, I think definitely I think a position that they want to find themselves in. You're at a point to where you're winning, you're picking up titles, your name is getting out there, you're getting that buzz, and and you're really really building on it. So to anyone else that is really within their first years, or maybe their bookings aren't picking up the way that they thought they would, or maybe they felt like they're. So what is just some insight and what is something that you can give pretty much just the guys that are on the come up pretty much right now?
Man, that's crazy that I'm in this position to be asked this question because I was just that guy. I still think I'm that guy.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
But all you have to do is believe in yourself. Don't be nobody else. Don't be, like I was saying earlier, the next Eddie Guerrero, the next
True.
Becky Lynch, the next this person or the next that person, because you're shooting yourself in the foot
Yeah.
before you even get started. Everybody can say I'm like the next Kofi Kingston or the next Booker T or whatever. Look, I do a good scissors kick. I do a good boom drop and everything, but these men are some of my inspirations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody does a move or two from someone who's
Right.
there.
You take a little bit from this guy, from that guy, and it's like you try and you show your own style.
Yeah,
your own skinny
it's
collection.
always nice to archetype, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm not a carbon copy of neither one of them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Can I do the spinneroonie? Yeah.
Right.
Can I do some of Booker T's moves? Yeah. But I'm not Booker T. I'm not out here trying to be Booker T.
Yeah.
I don't have his music. I ain't trying to have his fireworks. I ain't trying to be Kofi. I ain't out here doing the Trouble in Paradise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't out here running out here with boxes of cereal and everything. You do what works for you. Be you.
Yeah.
Be you. If you find yourself in a position where you're just not, entertaining, just find something that makes you entertaining.
Yeah.
Because you're not that boring. You got into professional wrestling, you're interested in something.
Right.
TJP, when he was signed to WWE, after he won the Cruiserweight Classic, the man came out to some dope video game music. I don't know if y'all remember that.
Yep.
I remember at the time, I don't even know if you remember, that's when I was very big on TJP actually at that point in time.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they didn't do an overhaul necessarily on his character necessarily, but it was nice to see how he had just something that was just kind of different, but it worked though for him.
Yeah.
Find something that makes you stand out, that you interested in. Like somebody's interested in everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, me, I come from Trinidad. I love the beach. I wear swim trunks. But I love wrestling, so I put on some knee pads and some elbow pads, and I get to work.
Yeah.
That's
Like
really
that.
what it is.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I love weed. You know?
Yeah.
You know, I don't have a character. I just turned me up.
Yeah. Just to not yeah.
I turned me up.
Yeah.
So that's what makes me authentic. Find what makes you authentic. Find something that you love and ramp that shit up.
So definitely, I mean, you know a lot about that. So I mean, as you said, definitely just sticking to originality, something that works for you, and obviously something that will work for the people as well. Either without having to go too much and trying to be like someone else. And I guess the obvious one, as you said, staying the course. And I think a lot of people have a lot of problem with that. I think not only I think that comes with a lot of things in life. I think some people have a very hard time with staying the course. I think we all lose faith. I think at some point in time in a lot of things that we do know and love, but even when you lose faith, you still got to stay the course. You've got to see it out, because the last thing you want to do is just be sitting there asking yourself, what if? You don't ever want to be a what ifer.
No.
You want to differ.
Hey, I like that.
I'm trying to tell you.
Just to speak some little game for y'all and for y'all listeners. What was you saying? Can't be somebody else.
Yeah, you definitely got to keep that originality. Definitely
Stay the course. That's what it is.
Stay the course.
You have
definitely.
to trust the process.
Yes.
You have to trust the process. We live in a day and age where we have instant gratification every single day from our phone.
Yeah.
Every single day.
And then one of my favorite sayings too is we live in a day and age of instant gratification through saturation.
There you go. Like instant gratification, we're so used to it, you know.
Yeah.
We get news at the snap of a finger. We get music, news, whatever, at the snap of a finger. And we expect real life to happen at a snap of a finger.
Yeah.
No.
It takes time.
You will fail.
Yeah.
You will fall. I failed plenty of times. I got video footage of me wrestling when I wasn't at the stage that I am now. And it's cringe.
Yeah.
It's cringe.
Right.
But
You learn from that.
But Kenny, it's your cringe.
It's
It's yours though. Where would you be without it?
yeah, like for real, like no matter how much I can't look at that, that is visual representation of where I used to be, and then go look at my Ascension ladder match where I won the title.
Man.
Yeah.
If I quit when I had this performance, when I was this early in my career, if I quit, I would have never had a ladder match or 2 ladder matches that I'm proud of.
Yeah.
Man.
Volumes.
You answered the hell out that question.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, Lord, God says.
Oh man. So I guess for we got time for one more follow up.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, we got time for one more question. We still got 5 minutes left on the table. So pretty much, I mean, so just to end this and just to go out, what's just something that you just want to say to the people and to your fans, and just what's some words that you want to give them?
Okay. Well, if you've been following me, you know what I'm about. If you new to my work, then I'm all about following your dreams, doing it in a positive way, you know, doing everything in your life in a positive way, you know. Of course, nobody's perfect, but when you fall off that horse, hop back on. You know what I'm saying? Be positive. Keep forward. Trust the process. don't be like everybody else. You know, carve your own lane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Sounds very cliche, but remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, you fuckheads.
Straight up.
Facts. He ain't
Planet
lying.
Dread wasn't built in a day. I built a planet from professional wrestling. Hey, you can do whatever you want. You can put your mind to it.
Right there.
I got a planet.
I'm trying to tell you. So boys, I guess just to end this off, Kenny,
If you
thank
want
you.
to plug your Instagram, Facebook, where they can follow you at or anything like that, we'll also get the details from you. Throw it in the description whenever we
For sure. Facebook, Kenny Kalypso. Kenny, like from South Park, Kalypso, Kalypso. Same on Instagram and Twitter. That's all the social media I can handle right now.
I feel that.
We feel that.
It's a lot.
Well, Kenny, we just want to say from JP Dizzle and from Hacksaw and myself, we just want to say thank you so much for being in the studio with us
Absolutely.
today.
Yes, sir.
Man.
Thank you for having me.
It's Derek Prophet from OTOB, and we are signing out.
Love y'all.
Yo.
Success.
Yes. I